They are taking our dreams away, students stunned after major for-profit college chain closes. Jasmine Cantu, a student at Brightwood College in Texas, said she was in the middle of taking a medical assistant certification exam Wednesday when a school official came into the classroom in tears, delivering a message Cantu never thought she would hear. The school was shutting down and the last day of classes would be Friday, she said. It was a shock to all of us. Everybody was in tears, she said. Everybody had no words to even describe what it feels like to just be told your campus is closing and there's nothing they can do about it. Cantu became one of roughly 19,000 students left scrambling after Education Corporation of America, ECA, one of the largest for-profit college chains in the United States. Students found themselves unable to complete their programs and teachers were out of a job after ESSA's accreditor said recognition for its schools would be suspended. ESSA operated several chains of schools, such as Virginia College, Brightwood College, Gulf Academy of America and Ecotech Institute, throughout the nation. For ESSA students who took out thousands of dollars in loans, including Cantu, 19, the school closures leave them with a major dilemma. Students can ask the education department to cancel loans when a school closes or attempt to continue their education at another school that may not accept their credits, said Antoinette Flores, an associate director of post-secondary education policy at the Center for American Progress. On average, students at for-profit schools were significantly more likely to lose their credits, she said. Any colleges Cantu has spoken to so far say they won't take the credits she's earned during her 7 months studying to be a medical assistant at Brightwood College in McAllen, Texas, or she'll have to take additional classes she's already taken, she said. ESSA has offered little help, she added. It's like if Brightwood College didn't exist, they have completely thrown everybody to the dirt and left us, she said. It hurts us all so much. For now, students like Cantu are joining looking to connect with and support other Brightwood students, signing petitions and providing information all while contacting schools to see if they will take their credits or weighing having their loans cancelled. Melissa Gonzalez, 18, said she joined the medical assistant program at Brightwood College in Hammond, Indiana, after seeing some of her friends graduate the program and find work. I always wanted to be in the medical field, she said. She was 5 months into her classes when she heard her school would be closed. It's horrible for me, I wasted all my money on school paying every month, I took out a loan, she said. Both Cantu and Gonzalez said the total cost of the 9-month program was around $16,000. While the announcement to close the schools was sudden, the signs had been there far longer, says Eileen Connor, the director of litigation at Harvard's Project on Predatory Student Lending. The writing has been on the wall for a while, and I think it's irresponsible that the schools continued to enroll students even when it was clear that an orderly wind-down would have been the better option, she said. For-profit chains have been criticized for aggressive marketing and over-promising results to students eager to provide for themselves and their families by adding another credential to their resume, she said. I think the students are being put in a really unfair position but one that was entirely predictable, she said. ESSA's president and CEO Stuart Reed said in an email to students provided to NBC News that the suspension of the school's accreditation by the Accrediting Council for Independent Colleges and Schools, A6, and additional requirements from the Department of Education resulted in an inability to acquire additional capital to operate our schools. It is with extreme regret that this series of recent circumstances has forced us to discontinue the operations of our schools, he said in the statement. The statement said students will receive credit for courses completed and passed by Friday. Students who had yet to graduate were encouraged to continue your career training by requesting your transcript and contacting local schools to determine transferability. A6 said in a letter to Reed Tuesday that it was suspending accreditation of all Virginia college institutions, citing various unresolved academic concerns, failure to make a payment to the council and rapidly deteriorating financial conditions. Even before that, ESSA in October seeking to maintain its federal funding, which was in jeopardy over its dire financial situation, according to the Associated Press. A judge later dismissed the suit, and ESSA planned on closing 26 of its campuses. Another federal judge in Georgia later granted a receivership to ESSA, which then lost accreditation to its schools this week. A6 was shut down under the Obama administration after the collapse of 2 other college chains it oversaw, Corinthian Colleges and ITT Technical Institute. But to the accrediting group in November, the Department of Education criticized the college chain's decision to close its schools, calling it highly disappointing and not best for its students. Liz Hill, press secretary for the department, said in a statement that there were other options available and the department was in daily conversations with the college chain and partners to assist as many students as possible to find a new institutional home. Instead of taking the next few months to close in an orderly fashion, ESSA took the easy way out and left 19,000 students scrambling to find a way to finish the education program they started, Hill said. The department is ready to help ESSA students with either transferring their credits to new schools or applying for closed school discharges. When asked to comment on the best way for ESSA students to seek that help, an education department spokesperson said, "We are working on a plan for teach-outs and closed school discharge for students, and as soon as we have details finalized we will provide them." Flory said both the department and ESSA should have been aware of the financial situation ESSA was under and acted in the best interests of its students sooner or came up with a plan months earlier to close the schools and find alternatives for the students. "It was kind of like dragging out a dying beast," she said. Gonzalez, the Brightwood student in Indiana, said there was little she could do but start over, a task that seemed daunting. "It's like a scam," she said. "They're taking our dreams away." Daniela Silva is a reporter for NBC News. She started at mbnews.com in September of 2013.